as we know, like each time we meet, we're talking about the internal saboteurs and how we recognize them, how we work with them. They are the source of psychological pain and suffering. So we are continually hoping to bring to light, find ways to work with those parts of the self that prevent compassion for the self, prevent showing respect for the self, and honoring of the self, and also faith in the self. And I do see so much of what this work is in strengthening that entity we call the self. And how do we do that? And we're always wondering, too, about what is in the forefront as we work with these saboteurs. Because in reality, they're not linear. They're not compartmentalized. There's typically a lot of overlapping and interweaving and commingling among the saboteurs. And in a moment I'm going to be talking about that because I did a recent supervision where this was the question. A woman presenting with clear anxiety, clear shame, and definitely defenses. But the way that humans process is one thing at a time. You know, these are each new awareness is big and has tremendous implications for the whole structure of ourselves. You know, so it's going to take a focus and a spaciousness and a time to process, right? So it's going to be our judgment, our choice. What do we comment on in this moment? As I said, there probably are 15 different, you want to call them the SAGs, shame, anxiety, guilt, and survival strategies. There could be 100 of them operable in any given moment. And I thought today we would give special attention to how we make that call. And I had, you know, this metaphor again of a fireman. Does the fireman bring in some kind of sucking hose to pull out the smoke when a house is on fire? Or does the fireman search for where did the fuel start? Where did it start to ignite? Is it way in the back of the house? Is it under the sink? I don't know. In the roof? Where did it start? And where do we direct our energies? As we begin, we can just always keep in mind as we're watching tape, as we're here working together, we always keep in mind the principles. That once the saboteur, the first step being to raise awareness of the saboteurs. And I was thinking about that therapeutic transfer of compassion for self that we talk about so much. Once we identify the saboteurs, how it is our felt state of compassion that we hope to share with and actually transmit to and hopefully transfer to our client. I was also thinking about the therapeutic transfer of awareness of self, because really the awareness begins with us. Our people come in, they're doing things unconsciously, they're having an impact on themselves and on our relationship, and we're doing the same, by the way, but it is our awareness that we typically begin with, because usually people are unconscious of how are they harming themselves? How are they perhaps not respecting or giving up on or having no faith in themselves? So often these forces operate rapidly and bombard the process. So it's our focus. You know, I talk about the camera lens and what lens do we use and how do we, where on that zoom lens, where are we focusing our attention? And then it's as if we're saying, hey, you want to come over and look through this lens with me? I think, you know, you want me to help you to see something you haven't seen, and now this is what I'm seeing. You want to see how it looks to you. Do you see it like I see it, or do you see something else that I might not see? But it's really, I mean, obviously the client also has realizations, awarenesses that we may not even have. But as I said, I mean, in our work, I am kind of focusing on how do I bring what I see to the person I'm trying to help.